a unanimous decision draw, and a split decision win. He's a boxer, he's not a big puncher, and that's why he's such a close decision. Jay's going to call that a knockdown, and as well he should. It's up to 5 and 6. He'll take the standing 8 count. Good shot got him, and down he went. Matty Corn, our producer director, will have it all for us. Okay, there's the right hand, and sure enough, his right hand hit it, and down he goes there, and hits again. For Sicarios, it's his 3rd fight this year, and here's Lopez on the assault after him. Nice straight jab, not panicking, he's taking his time. Try to catch him in the chest. Sicarios with his head down, doing everything he can to keep Lopez off. Lopez, in his debut, trying to finish this thing up. As I mentioned, Sicarios' 3rd fight this year. First time outside of Mexico. You know, going into the fight, he had to stay real busy. He's already been down 1 time here in the first round of the scheduled 4-rounder. Showing the power of Teofimo Lopez Jr. and why the matchmakers. Oh, he caught him with a solid right hand, and he goes down for the 2nd time. That was a clean right hand right on the side of the chin. He takes a 7 count. He'll take a standing the full 8. And now Sicarios a little bit gun shy right now. Caught him again with a solid shot, then behind the ear, but nothing on it. Good body shot. He's got Sicarios kind of reeling all over the place a bit here in round number 2. Remember, Ishwa Sicarios has the black trim on his white trunks, and Lopez has the red trim on his. That's a knockdown too, I think. No? This is a film they use at the conventions to show what good refereeing is. Oh man, he gets clipped with that shot. And another one, that's a knockdown. So Sicarios is down for the 3rd time in the fight.
6, 7,
Times of the first 2 rounds. Look at this, that's a hard shot behind the ear. That was the first knockdown in the 2nd round of the fight. And Jay lets him get up to 8, but the next one is a body shot. No, that's the same punch. Right at the bell, Lopez went down, just a little flash sort of thing, and off balance. There's a body shot, and that's his 2nd time down. I don't know if he can recover from that, because that's a liver shot. 8, no, 9, and 10. It's all over. That's a knockout. I didn't think he could recover because it was a liver shot right on the liver.
That's it.
Ambos hondureños, obviamente, pues Teofimo López ha hecho su carrera básicamente en los Estados Unidos. Ahora radicado en Davie, el otro verdaderamente, puramente hondureño.
Cuando estaban frente a la báscula, frente a la romana, se dijeron de todo con la mirada, de manera verbal, y la verdad que Teofimo dijo, te voy a acabar, te voy a destrozar. Pero dijo del otro lado el Chele Munguía, mientras que el Chele Munguía debutó el 17 de febrero del 2012 con decisión unánime ante Moisés Olivas. Ya a la derecha, ahora a la izquierda, está aguantando vara, como se dice en el argot boxístico.
Lo ha conectado en varias ocasiones y ha cogido una zurra en este primer asalto Munguía.
Y en la mano derecha por parte de Teofimo. En malas condiciones el Chele Munguía. Frank Santoro, el tercero sobre la superficie, muy atento. Se recupera sacando fuerza. Vaya usted a saber de dónde. El hondureño. Su familia era muy pobre allá en Honduras. La mamá emigra tratando de buscar oportunidades porque estuvo a punto de regalarlo. Fíjate lo que te digo.
Wow.
Me lo dijo él muy triste. Después el chamaco cayó en las drogas y se ha levantado. Una historia de superación enorme de Munguía, que se acaba de llevar un derechazo limpio pulcro inmaculado de Teofimo, que es el primer y único hondureño hasta el momento en representar al país catracho en los Olímpicos. Este chamaco no huele, apesta, campeón del mundo, tiene físico, tiene corazón y ojalá, insisto, mantenga la humildad que lo va a llevar lejos sin duda.
La dosis de humildad para mí sería importante para que fuera grande y cae al piso.
Hay un golpe de efecto retardado a la zona blanda, a la zona hepática que tiene depositado en la lona a Munguía. Knockout, knockout. Y la verdad que es un hombre que sin duda tiene gran futuro.
Tremendo upper que Setió vuelve a darle ahí por el costado y ahí fue el golpe en el... Parecía haber sido... Vamos a verlo ahora en la repetición, Ernesto. A ver si fue hígado.
Sí, fue al hígado, ¿eh?
Sí.
Sí, para mí fue al hígado, ¿eh?
Sí, se ve muy parecido, aunque fue...
Carrying that left hand a little bit low. He's open to the right hand, but he's very quick with his left hand, so he gets it back up before Rivas can move in and take advantage of it. Teofimo Lopez III, chopping right hand, catches Rivas. Rivas might have been hurt by that right hand. He's a little bit loose in the knees and heavy in the heels right now. Hard body shot again by Lopez. Lopez taps him a couple of times with the right hand and then comes with the left uppercut. This guy's slick. Saw Teofimo win his last fight in Las Vegas, and he's a terrific fighter. Actually, I saw him the last time in Las Vegas, but he won his last fight in Kissimmee, Florida. Enough isn't going wrong for Rivas right now, the way Teofimo Lopez is beating him up. I don't know if Lopez looks like a guy that's really enjoying himself, and Rivas now has a look of despair on his face. Taking a lot of heavy punches. He can't capitalize on it because Lopez smothers him on the inside. Oh, big left hand. I don't think he'll get up from that. That was a huge left hand. This fight's all over. Lopez has knocked him out in the second round with a huge left hook. All right, we'll take a look at the knockout. Watch the left hand. Watch it. Watch it. Right there. He didn't see it at all, and the one that you don't see is the one that'll hurt you. And Arthur McCann, he took a look into his eyes and immediately waved it off. What? Dip and boom, right there. Everything. He's out cold. Tries to kind of bring his head up off the canvas. Watch, 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 watch. And boom, he blindsided him. He had his entire side blocked.
Of this week. And he was preparing for another fight that was going to be in about 2 weeks from now. But this...
One thing about Lopez, definitely going to the body a little early.
There you go. Overhead left. Oh, met with a combination by Lopez. A left that stutters Sanchez momentarily. Now an uppercut connected by Lopez.
Oh, he's getting funny in there. Oh, you can tell he's from the amateurs.
Connects with the left. Now he's got Sanchez on the ropes. Again, straight right. Shot with the left hook. Now a right. A left again. Sanchez.
Ref might step in.
Nowhere to go. Lopez again.
or Kevin Ventura or one of your other guys. You sit your butt down.
Sit down. Be professional. Look at the combinations.
But that's him. He's
Look
having
at the
fun.
combinations that he's in there throwing. Showing off right there, touching his feet.
Bowman, I got to bring this up to you.
Okay.
If you're an opposing fighter, granted, not the quality, at some point, listen, the showboating is good. And he can back it up at this point. As Lopez now.
Exactly.
That last name that Victor has, Freitas.
It's Teofimo Lopez, who comes from a long line of Teofimos. He's the 5th one.
Oh, great
And
shot.
Freitas goes down within the first minute.
Delayed reaction.
Freitas is not going to get out busy. This fight is over. Teofimo Lopez with a backflip.
Here you see the speed of Lopez early and just a cupping right hand. Looked like he caught him in a bad spot there.
Oh, right in the back of the ear.
Not as big a shot as I originally thought from our vantage point.
Kind of like grazing him a little bit.
Yeah, not necessarily a thunderous highlight reel type hit.
Beautiful left hook right there in between by Lopez. Wow. Very sharp tonight.
Lead left hand getting the attention. So then there's that right hand that you said he would be targeting Timmy. Oh, and he floors him with a lunging left hook.
This kid may be as good as he thinks he is.
Come to me. You good?
Right between the guard of Silva. There it is. And down goes Silva. Beautiful. Mixed with the right hand there. Caught him in between. Silva was actually throwing the left hook at the same time. But Lopez was quicker and sharper with his left hook. Right on the money. Here it is in real speed. Beautiful shot by Lopez.
Trying to cut off that ring. Try to roll with that right-handed Silva as he chases him down. Another lunging left hand. Combination, 3-punch combination as he got the best of it with a left hook at the end of it. Lopez is owning him here in round number 5.
This fight's not going to go too much longer.
Silva is taking and taking and taking. Big shot, crumbles him to the ground.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Here's the replay. There's Lopez attacking him. Silva as he goes backwards. Not letting him off the hook. He knows he's hurt. Dominating faction. Drops Silva with the left hook. The same punch he landed earlier. Wow, right around that guard. Check that out. Explosive power from
Eyes
Lopez.
wide open and taking it all in.
This is real speed here. You see how Silva backed straight up with his hands down. Lopez took advantage of that and landed some hard shots over the top.
Teofimo Lopez, according to his father, has been doing all of this damage, even with the right hand that he injured in the first round.
Again he goes down, and this fight is over.
Wow.
A little Fortnite celebration, and watch out for the backflip. Maybe we want to get rid of the arguably. Take us through it, Tim Bradley.
There it is. Target practice. He knew he was hurt from the 5th round. He just attacked him from the opening bell in the 6th. That's what you do when you have a guy hurt, especially in the round before. You come right out the gate and you see what he's made of. Lopez did a good job right there in recognizing that his guy was done and finishing him in good fashion. Dominant performance by Lopez. There he is. Showmanship. There's the backflip.
He did the Fortnite dance, and then he did his signature backflip. He has been doing that since he was 8 years old. He says, I've always been a show-off. Lost that fight, was TKO'd there, and then lost to the eventual WBO lightweight champion Ray Beltran. Size up Menard for me in terms of what Lopez is in against him.
Well, he has a ton of experience.
But right now, he just got caught with the overhand right from Lopez. Lopez getting right to it.
Wow! What a knockdown by Lopez! Spectacular! Contender or beyond. Fortnite celebration again.
Here's Lopez. He's going to move in. He's going to throw a looping overhand right over. It looked like a hook, a partial hook of Menard. Perfectly timed. That's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. It's about timing. And you see Lopez right here, timing right over the top, right as Menard was trying to throw his left hook. And down he goes.
And watch how Menard is out before he hits the canvas.
You need to understand that when you fall directly on your face, that's power.
When you fall on your face, you're out before you hit that canvas.
He was out right there.
Does not break his fall, falls on his face from that. A devastating right hand, single punch knockout as we see it in 4D. Look at this.
Right on the chin.
Diego doing a good job with his footwork too.
Yeah.
He land and then he moved to the side.
Teofimo, straight right hand. Another right hand. Another right hand.
Diego got to use his timing.
Left hook by Teofimo.
Oh.
Right hand gets through.
Nice hit, but
It's the arm.
oh, was it the arm?
Yeah.
Oh, what a right hand by Lopez. That was his best punch of the fight.
Teofimo just coming in with his hands down.
Yeah, because he's
senses
slick.
it.
Yeah, he's slick. He's real slick. Oh, he switched.
He's busted up that nose a little bit. There's a lot of blood, a lot of redness and some blood. Lopez lands right there on the nose with the right hand at it.
I think the nose might be broke.
Oh, yeah, down he goes.
Left hook.
Now the nose might be broke. Wow. Thunderous punch by Lopez. Here it is, Bomac.
Yeah. Yep, right hand to the body, left hook to the head.
You said it would be a two-punch combination.
Because the one punch is not going to get it. Boom.
And I think the doctor is going to take a real good look at Diego Magdaleno. Look at the cut. Look at his
He
eyes.
should get back to his jab.
Left hook by
I think they need to
Teofimo.
stop it. They need to stop the
Down
fight.
goes Magdaleno.
They need to.
Oh my, what a knockdown. That's it. Back-to-back lefts by Teofimo Lopez. A backflip. Bow.
Left hook.
Same punch that knocked him down in round 6.
Bo, I call
Two
that
of 'em.
back-to-back left hooks.
2 of them.
And you said again it had to be 2 punches. He was almost out in the first one in that scenario, though. You can't blame the kid. He's still fighting, and the ref hasn't called it yet. 1, 2. Man, the second one. That's where the ref should have just said, that's it, before he looked at anybody else. And here's the flip.
Lopez's game will raise with it.
There he goes to the body and then works his way up the rungs of the ladder.
One of my favorite things that Lopez does.
Clubbing right hand.
That buzz Tatley.
Tatley takes a step back. Left hook, another left hook, and another from Lopez.
Here's that behind the back punch right there. Wow, it lands.
And so does that combination here in the final seconds of round 4. Oh, what a body shot that scores the knockdown. Straight right hand forced Tatley.
7, 8, 9.
Can he beat the count? Watch for the celebration. Here it comes.
We just talked about that in the previous round. Just doesn't look like much, but it's in the right spot, and you got heavy hands like Teofimo Lopez. This is the kind of results you get.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is it's not on the liver side. So I think he could have got up, Dre.
I don't know about that.
Come on now, he got the wind knocked out of him.
I'll
with
tell you,
that
Timmy, when you watch it in real time and you hear it in real time, it was a big blow, but you are the expert opinion between us right now.
It wasn't a liver shot.
It wasn't a liver shot.
No.
You're right.
It landed heavy, Tim.
It landed heavy, but it's the
Everything
wind
does from
knocked
him.
out of him. That's all it was. He could have got up and continued, but he didn't want that pounding after.
See that length, see that reach and the height advantage. The undefeated Japanese contender coming over the top from Lopez. And that time, as distance closed, he landed the left, and now a short right hand by Teofimo. We understand that in the corner audio that we just brought you, there was extreme offensive language that we apologize if that came across.
Lopez tonight is getting tested. He's getting tested mentally right now, and towards the back end of this fight, if it goes the distance, if Lopez doesn't knock him out.
Nakatani came out the first 2 rounds.
Oh, good shot by Lopez.
With a good left hand. Teofimo's picked up the pace. We see a nice short right hand and left hook right there that got Nakatani's attention. Teofimo's closing the distance with the longer arm, taller fighter. He slipped the left, he missed his right, but then he landed the big left hook. Nakatani's been taking some big shots over the last 2 rounds, but he's taking them well. When he steps up to the Comeys and potentially the Lomas, and then he moves up in a weight class, he's going to need more than just what he's shown so far in this fight.
But Tess, where was it at? It was mid-range. It was inside. It was near the pocket. That's where he's having success, but then he gets out.
Oh, there's a short right hand. Lopez senses it. There it is again with a right hand, and Lopez comes back with one of his own and then close the distance. Great action here in round 10 as he nearly catches him with a short right hand as Nakatani feels meeting up in a rematch with both fighters in different places. There is that short left hook by Lopez that sends Comey back here at the start of round 2. Oh, what a big shot by Lopez! And Comey is on spaghetti legs here in round 2. The champion is hurt badly.
Okay. This young man is. There he is, dip low right there. Took the eyes of Comey down. Oh. That is the right hand with the right hand. Look how Lopez got his head off the line, and he looped the right hand in and caught him. Beautiful shot by Lopez right there.
Yeah, beautiful shot, but I like the way he set it up. He ducked down, got Comey to look down, and came right over the top. They both exchanged at the same time. Obviously, Lopez's shot got there before Comey's did. A lot of power, and Lopez has a way of winding up with that right hand. We've seen it before. We saw it again tonight. You can't get hit with that kind of shot early in the fight and think that you're going to have a chance to get up and be able to weather that storm and shake that off. It's just not going to happen.
Both men opened up. One guy got there first, and then he has 2 minutes to work. Big right hand. He's got him hurt. Lopez, Brooklyn born, coming here to Manhattan, looking to make magic. Comey is hurt badly. Lopez moments away from having it happen. And there it is. He has done it. Teofimo Lopez delivering on everything he said he would. When he landed 31 of 35 power shots.
This is it, end of the fight. You know his man is hurt. He got him against the ropes. He squared up, defenseless, punching hard, right hand, right hand, until the referee steps in and stops the action. Lopez, he smells blood here. He has his opponent hurt. And he's just finishing him. What a great performance by Lopez. Outstanding work.
And he's got him back up against the ropes. That's where he wants Loma. And a good counter combination landed there from Lomachenko.
To make Lopez miss. But I think he needs to utilize strikes with that head movement. You slip to the outside, you make him miss, you touch him with that left hand, you move out that side.
Teofimo Lopez outboxing Vasily Lomachenko early.
No lower, we're good.
A lot more jabs being thrown by Lomachenko through 5. Only 28 jabs thrown by Vasily Lomachenko through 5 rounds.
Based on how they're fighting at this level, because you don't know what it feels like in there. Watch your head. Stop!
Right hand to the body and a nice counter right hand from Lomachenko.
Yeah, just not enough. I mean, a lot of defense. He's doing really well with that. He's not getting hit much, but
Ooh, big power shot at the end of that round from Lopez.
One of the most punches that he's landed all night. There we see that counter from Lopez that didn't quite land. Great timing. Yeah, Loma landed the jab.
Lomachenko has another good 2 rounds. I mean, you could be looking at a draw.
He's gonna need it.
I mean, it's gonna be close here. And of course, starting this round off strong is Lomachenko knowing how to fight. Teofimo will not be happy about that cut, but knowing that he is just seconds away from arguably becoming a unified world champ, these two are going at it as they battle to the bell. For the king of the lightweight division, it is over. This fight goes the distance.
Able to get his shots off before Campa's even able to retaliate with anything.
Took that dip to the left and had the uppercut come in. Campa fires off the straight right of the zone. Good head movement from Lopez, and a 2-punch combination working his way off the ropes. And a sweeping right hand.
So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to knock these guys out. He has to break Campa down, and what he has to do is go down to the body first, and then land those kill shots up top.
Well, that's the kind of shot that Lopez needs to land.
Campa's gaining more confidence. Coming forward, he said he don't feel anything. That's what he's saying. He's taking these big punches from Teo.
Mandated to fight for the WBC with Jose Ramirez, who was in position. He has some personal plans coming up. So put him down. And there is the knockdown scored in the opening moments of round 7.
A lot of brutality going on in this round. Beautiful right cross right there. Nice up jab right up the middle. That was so fast and so accurate. Beautiful counter right there by Teofimo Lopez. Catch, boom, boom. Campa never saw that jab coming, that up jab. Beautiful shot right there from Teofimo Lopez.
And that came after 6.5 rounds of punishment.
Blocking Campa's efforts. Left uppercut, right uppercut, short right drives down. A lot of blood coming from the nose of Campa. Headshot after headshot. Short right hand. A beat down in round 7. The take back. He just took what he wanted there in that round.
Yes, he did.
And here it comes. Let the celebration begin. Old school Teofimo backflip.
140 pounds, a little bit different than he did at 135. Now he knew he had Campa going. So then you see him transform into the old Teofimo Lopez at 35, standing right there, planting his feet, knowing that if I just get the right shot in there, I'm going to get Tony Weeks to do just what he did, step in and save Pedro Campa.
I just love Martin's tactics right now. Oh, nice little left hook right there from Lopez. Ooh, nice shot right
crossing
there.
that line. That is not a knockdown.
Martinez taking this crowd completely out of the fight test, to your point earlier.
Nice shot right there from Teo.
Madison Square Garden should not be quiet on Heisman night.
Oh, he turned.
He turned him and threw that right hand when Teofimo's head was through the ropes. MSG on Heisman night, that's been Teofimo's night. It shouldn't be this quiet.
Nice right
There's
hand.
a surging
Nice
right
double
hand
right hand
by Lopez.
Ooh, good shot right there from Lopez.
Lopez caught him coming in that time.
Taylor felt that for sure.
Lopez, we're going to come through the front door. He does so with a 2-punch combination. Taylor looking to deliver on the inside. Left hook came in from Lopez. Good exchange. And then Taylor, a little bit of separation. Taylor comes right back in with a 3-punch combination. Sent off balance that time. Wasn't a clean punch that landed, but this is the kind of excitement and energy that Lopez can bring about as he jumps.
Lopez is not going to wait around and let him do it.
And does the work rate, and there's a left uppercut that comes in from Teofimo. Right hand, Lopez with a Viper strike.
Not surprised. Taylor.
Quick, sharp reaction from Teofimo.
He's not looking good.
Two-punch combination.
And here comes Lopez.
Right hand comes in from Teofimo. He was looking for the lead, left uppercut, trying to find something spectacular. The crowd. Oh, and the headshot combination sends Taylor back against the ropes.
See Lopez in full control, full confidence. Didn't land all those shots, but the last one landed. But what's more telling, it's not the punches that Lopez is landing. It's the fact that Taylor's not throwing anything in return. This is a prideful, confident guy.
Oh, there it is.
See if that right hand opportunity exists, as he does say, yeah, come on in. I'm going to put my back against this neutral corner. You come on in, and Ortiz does. Ortiz says, I will. And he digs to the body. Goes with a right hand, a short right hand upstairs against Teofimo.
And hit Claggett with something that makes him think twice.
There's a left uppercut from Teofimo as Claggett remains right on him, pinned against him and throwing punches. Ooh. Sweeping wide right hand from Teofimo. Two left hands to the body. Teofimo gives him one back with a right hand to the body and three-punch combination. Dead center on that.
Remember what I said, Taz. Teofimo's now taking the power off. He's trying to match the output. He's not
good uppercut.
Nice uppercut. I don't think anyone who's ever shared the room with Claggett has had trouble finding him.
Nope, you're not going to worry about that.
No, he plants his head on your chest and goes to work. Oh,
Teofimo
right
punching between punches again. Claggett landed the right hand, but Teofimo got the best of it. 3 jabs in a row, body work, left uppercut. Teofimo straight right hand, splitting the guard.
And you're starting to see, he's starting to be a little more physical. He's creating space. That's exactly what Teofimo needs to find his power like that.
Right uppercut again, wraps around with the right hand.
Take away Teofimo's right hand is the key and break him down.
Just ate a right hand as he came straight in against Teofimo. Another right hand comes from Lopez.
Claggett trying to cut off the ring, but Claggett does a nice job keeping his elbows in. And we talked about the face marking up of Teofimo Lopez. Really clean. You know, he's in a position where he smothers your punch, so he's not getting hit at full power.
Sending him back. Oh, a big right hand. He's really digging in.
Claggett sitting down that last round. George Foreman used to always stand in the second half of his career. And I remember him as a commentator saying,
great combination.
If you're going to stand, you need to stand the whole fight.
You got to commit to it because you're telling your opponent, you got me. See the head movement from Lopez. The defense on one end, and then he gets to work on the other.
Beautiful. Make him miss, make him pay. Teofimo Lopez has great shoulder roll defense. When he finds that upper body rhythm, I said he's a rhythm fighter. Once he finds that rhythm, he's a very, very dangerous man. Beautiful stuff there, making Claggett miss. And Claggett, who normally lets his hands go no matter what, is starting to keep those punches at home.
Oh, that's a great combination with the uppercut.